Oh, God, fuck. Okay, all right. I told Colonel Kubasa and his betrothed,
Queen Kobasa.
Queen. Yeah. Oh, that's good. Queen Kilbasa, about something that happened to me 3 weeks ago, and I think all of you should know. So, I have a lot of being a Jew. I have a lot of stomach and ass problems. Via doctor's orders, I know you don't want to listen to this. Via doctor's orders, I had an MRI that was ordered. Because for like the last year and a half, I've been going through like something. I don't know what, but like I just have not been able at many points in the last year and a half been able to shit properly. Like it's been really.
Tell me tip to tail.
Tips and tails are non-existent. I'll say that much.
From the
It's all centers.
on the consistency from a frozen Snickers to organic peanut butter with the oil on top. What's the consistency?
The latter.
You guys remember the Tim and Eric show we went to?
Oh! I will never forget the tips and tails. I'm sorry you weren't there for
It
that.
turned out that's a real term. I've seen it more than once.
And cats, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So I've been going through some shit in more ways than one. So doctor orders me to go get this MRI, and it's called an MRI Defecography. So I going into this, I know this is not going to be a pleasant experience. The doctor even warns me. He was like, "Yeah, like this is not going to be fun." So I show up and like, I have to do the typical prep for like a colonoscopy, which I've done once before, which was also not fun.
Was bleaching your asshole part of the prep, or you just did that for fun?
That was just for fun. I did do an enema. This time I had done an enema where you like actually shoot like a liquid up your butthole, which I assume is what like all the porn stars do when they do anal scenes. But this was like a pill that you take, and so for like a day before the procedure, I had to like just only have Jello and like chicken broth, and that was it.
I had a colonoscopy when I was like 17, 18, so yeah, it's not a pleasant experience.
Yeah, I will say that this was better than that, just because I wasn't taking like something that like gave me like instant diarrhea. But
I call it Puma.
Oscopies aren't that
Peeing
bad.
out my asshole.
You're out cold for the whole thing.
Nah, dude.
whoa, I wasn't out cold for this.
My colonoscopy,
enough
I
for
was not out cold. I was in what they call twilight anesthesia. My
really?
dad was in the room.
Oh God.
My
Because
dad,
you were 17.
Yeah, I was.
Wait, you
young.
were-
So penetration.
So my dad literally drove to Pittsburgh and was in the fucking room.
He drove to Pittsburgh to watch it get reamed.
Yeah, I remember being like high as shit for the anesthesia and just like going like that camera's inside me. Apparently, I have a pristine colon.
Yeah, so do I. I have a pristine.
Wait, so you were able to watch your own?
Yeah, dude, I
colonoscopy?
saw my butt.
I feel like that would give me PTSD.
Nice.
See,
I was too high. Like it was just like being super high.
So, all right, in grad school, I had an anal fissure at one point, and I had to get a colonoscopy. And
You can't publish this podcast.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Plus, men should be talking about their buttholes more.
body positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we can fucking deal with Lizzo's butthole, we can deal with our buttholes.
We love you, Lizzo, if you're listening.
Yeah.
So in grad school, I got at one point, because I had an anal fissure, I got an endoscopy and a colonoscopy at the exact same time. So they were like Eiffel Towering me, and I was
medically Eiffel
unconscious. Yeah, it was not pleasant, but they gave me a Botox injection in my asshole at that point to help heal the. Yeah, well, to help heal the anal fissure.
When they did the testing, were you like in a spit roast position?
I was unconscious. I was under anesthesia, so I don't know.
This is crazy.
I was
Going,
like, wouldn't this be funny?
I just feel like there's some kind of like ethical issue with going in both holes at the same time. Now you're just showing off.
I just hope they didn't, use the same tube.
I think it'd be funny if they
Just one
met.
long tube.
Oh yeah, that was my nightmare too. Because I got the endoscopy, so I went in my mouth. I was like, I really hope they didn't mix this up.
Those are rough.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, there was an entire semester of grad school where I was in a diaper because I had Botox in my asshole. I had no control over the sphincter muscle. I was deathly afraid of sneezing. It was really bad. So, going into this procedure, I was like, whatever happens at that point. Like, I've dealt with worse.
Yeah.
Because I literally wore a diaper for 3 months in grad school.
That's how his fetish was born.
I would wake up and like have to clench my cheeks as hard as I possibly could because like I didn't know if I was gonna make it to the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Fortunately, nothing happened the entire like 3 months like that I could not control the muscles.
Did anything get resolved though from like having tests that would cause that?
I mean, I'm still dealing with the. I had C. diff in like 2010. C. diff infection, which is like the worst like hospital-borne infection you could possibly imagine. So I probably have like IBS that is a result of
like C. diff.
C. diff. It's not really clear.
That's fucked up. That's a scary thing to get.
It's scary. Yeah. And like I'm very hesitant when you see like fucking idiots on like Joe Rogan and whatnot. I don't watch his show or listen to his show, but like
Then keep his name out of your mouth.
Not my friend Joe.
but they talk about like seed oils and whatnot, but like sesame oil, that shit fucks me up like none other. The doctor says, all right, you need to go get this MRI Defecography because there's a good chance that you have pelvic floor dysfunction, which is something that typically only females experience.
After like childbirth, right?
After childbirth is pretty common, but it's not explicitly that. So I have to go get an MRI and I have to do all this prep beforehand. And when I get there, you know, I've already done like the enema via pill. So I've like shit out every morsel of shit that's in my body. And the technician, he has me lay on the like bed that like slides into the MRI machine. And he sits me down. He's like, all right, roll on your side because I got to inject like this dye or like it's like a gel, which has some sort of dye inside of it that the MRI machine can pick up on so that the goal is they're going to try and be able to see how my asshole muscles actually can expel shit from my body. Because I guess my doctors suspect that I can't do that. That's what's causing me pain and
Can
discomfort.
you imagine someone that like went to like 10 years of med school? His job is to like, how strong are this guy's asshole muscles to expel shit out?
It sounds like you just gotta go to the gym, honestly.
Just like the technician that was just like, all right, bro, face down, ass up, let's go.
Well, I was on my side actually, but then
So you're a gentle lover.
So he says, "All right, roll on your side." I was like, "All right," and he plunges this gel in like a syringe into my ass, and like I could feel it. It's not like painful or anything. I mean, it's not pleasant. I'll say that much. I'd be the worst bottom. I know that much just because
You learned.
So he injects us, and then he's like, "All right, you ready?" I was like, "What do you mean?" He was like, "All right, well, there's more."
I'm not a doctor.
He's like, "There's more." I was
The
like,
doctor will see you now.
Well, wait, there's more.
"Yeah, exactly." But wait, there's more. So he's like, "Yeah, there's 400 cc's. We've only done 100." I was like, "Oh, there's 3 more of these." So with each, I could feel like the pressure building, and he was like, "All right, so just know that like as we insert this, like you just got to hold it in, and like then like." We're gonna put a diaper on you, and I was like, oh fuck. So I roll onto my back, and like he like puts a diaper on me, much like a baby. I've had, like I said, I had to wear diapers in grad school because I had this Botox injection. But those are like the Pampers that you like pull up like underwear.
What that dignified old people wear.
Yeah. This was not that. This was like it had straps that you had to like strap on like a fucking baby.
Oh shit.
So. Like my legs are like propped up on this like cushion, so I was like fully in position, and he's strapping me on. I have this gel inside my asshole, and I'm holding it in, and then like they slide the bench in, so I'm in the MRI machine now, and like it's like 5 minutes of like them like spinning the magnets and whatnot to their imaging, and then after the 5 minutes of me holding it in. They do like 4 or 5 sessions where I have to actively push, where I have to actively try and shit out the gel.
This is the weirdest way to tell us that you did a gay porn.
If only it were on film.
Yeah. That guy's got it.
I gotta say,
Got
this sounds like one of the most unpleasant experiences of all time.
It was truly horrible. And
It sounds like
so,
the human centipede or something like that.
So I do like the 3 or 4 like sessions where he's like recording, where he's like, all right, for 30 seconds, just push full
Like a
steam.
personal trainer.
He's like, push 1, 2, 3, push,
Easy
push,
money.
push.
Come on.
Come on, two more.
You got this.
Put it up.
And then after like the 4th one, he's disappointed in me because I couldn't get it all out.
Was a personal trainer.
Oh my god.
And then he's like, oh yeah, we got to go again. You didn't get it all out.
You gotta
And
get
I
that
was
last rep, man.
He was like, I was like, I know I did. I could feel it. Like that's why I'm here. And then he tells me like, you're like the 3rd male I've ever seen. And this guy's got to be like in his 50s. you're the 3rd man I've ever seen for this.
And you suck.
You could clearly hear the disappointment in his voice when he said like you couldn't get all of it out.
Aw.
You call that an asshole?
I got a weak
Now
asshole.
That's.
He's got like his MVP board in his office.
He just goes home that night and he's just like,
Hi, honey. How was work?
yeah,
Oh.
these kids, they don't got strong assholes. Back in my day, a grown man had a pristine, strong, manly asshole.
I didn't see a man until 2009. Now I've seen 3 of them.
It's happening.
just an asshole technician, an asshole imaging technician. And I never seen a man, and all of a sudden, the last year, 3 of them come in.
Something's going wrong. Something's going
3
real wrong.
Nancy boys.
Can't even get all out. Even the women get all out. I don't.